Hey guys, this is Luigi Rocks 2014 bringing you part 4 of Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. So, a couple of things I do need to point out for this video is, you might notice a few changes have occurred on my save file. Like you might notice my Deku sticks count is different, my fairy shot count is different, all that stuff, including the rupees. And all of that is just simply due to the fact that my save file was, like, when I first recorded this walkthrough, like when I did the first recording session, I forgot to save after the last video, which I did mention about happening before. Like I mentioned in a couple of previous videos that my save file was like wiped out, like I didn't save the game like after recording the first time. So that being said, I had to replay through everything, had to re-grab everything, and I did say that I did grab a couple of Skulltulas off camera. Ones I did not show. I don't. Oh yeah, the reason I went back in and out of the Lost Woods is because my dad's cats were kind of distracting me because they were messing around and stuff, messing with some of my stuff, and yeah, I was trying to stop them, and yeah, that's why I was doing a little bit bad at that part, and why I was just kind of like messing up, because yeah, my dad's cats were kind of distracting me from trying to do what I need to do. Yeah. So yeah, I come over here because I wanted to upgrade my Deku sticks to 20. I don't really think you can get any more than 20 Deku sticks. I think that's the highest you get. I do know that you can upgrade your Deku nuts as well. I forget where you can get the upgrade at. I know I came upon something like this before at one point in the game. I just can't remember where. I'll probably figure it out as I play through this. But yeah, definitely wanted to upgrade that. Oh yeah, and that little part right there, once you learn the melody that we're about to learn in this video, you can come back to that area and get a heart piece, which I don't end up doing until either part 6 or 7. It really depends, because the next part that I end up recording, the next spiritual stone that I end up getting, the dungeon that I ended up doing took like a really long time to finish, which ended up being one dungeon that I'm probably gonna have to split into a couple parts, because it was like over 30 minutes long, and usually I don't often upload 30-minute videos. Like if I'm like near the end of a walkthrough, usually I'll upload 30-minute videos, but right now we're nowhere close to the end of this game, so I'm probably gonna be splitting the next the dungeon up in a couple parts, the Dogo's Cavern or whatever it's called. Oh yeah, and you can also get a heart piece at this part too. I did end up cutting most of this out, just simply because, for one, I have a really hard time memorizing this stuff, and even when I end up remembering which buttons to press, I usually end up pressing the wrong one for reasons I'm not even sure of. Yeah, that part was easy, but yeah, it gets difficult later on, because you have to do this 3 times. First time you get a green rupee, second time you get a blue one, and the third time is when you get the heart piece. So yeah, this is the second part of me getting the blue rupee, and I did that cut there because I screwed up trying to get the second portion done, like getting the blue rupee. But yeah, while some parts of this might be easy, yeah, getting the heart piece here is not easy at all, if I really have to be honest. See, I got that part right. But nope, I just gotta throw in a couple more notes, which means more buttons that I have to remember to press. Yeah, but the third one's gonna be the most difficult one. And yes, I actually do end up cutting the third one out because, yeah, the third one was just so difficult. I didn't want to waste any battery power on the camera, so I decided to save some power. I decided to just cut that out. Because, yeah, I just didn't want to have to keep stopping the recording and then starting all over again just to kind of get that part done. So I cut that out. But basically, you guys get the idea of what you're supposed to do there, so it really should be a pretty straightforward heart piece to get. And there's really nothing over here. But yeah, and then earlier you might also have noticed that we had upgraded our slingshot to 40. And as you saw there, yeah, you gotta like get 100 points like in a row, like 3 of them in a row, with a total of 300 points. See, it's a good thing I'm not recording with the capture card, because if I was recording this with a video capture card thing, I would have had to turn my TV down, which would have made it difficult for me to know which way to go. Or, well, actually not really, because actually now that I think about it, I'd still be doing post commentary even if I had a capture card. So actually now that I think about it, it makes no difference. Yep, just go this way. See, and this part's easy right now, because, yeah, you just gotta go and memorize. You just gotta figure out where the sound's coming from one of these little tunnels. But later on, though, it's like the music is basically everywhere, so no matter which tunnel you take, you could end up back at the start. And yes, we do end up having to come back here again later in the game. So yeah, that's definitely something to keep in mind, because we do have to come back here again later. That's definitely the one time I'm not looking forward to coming back. And yeah, these guys are wolfos. Yeah, I don't know exactly what happened there. There we go. And of course he doesn't really give us anything useful. Check to see if there's anything in the bushes. Yep, and I get hit again. Wow. Yeah, apparently I'm not realizing that the first 2 nuts that these guys shoot out deflect each other, so you kind of have to like usually what I do here is I usually just use the slingshot to kill these guys instead of the sword, because chasing after them is such a pain in the ass. And there you go. Yeah, I do end up getting all of these guys because I was trying to get some heart pieces, or trying to get some hearts to heal myself. Yeah, this area does end up getting more heavily guarded later on, which I'm going to point that out right now. And yeah, I was having a hard time trying to get up here. Like, I couldn't figure out why I couldn't get up here. Alright, yeah, just get rid of him. Still nothing useful. I mean, rupees are now useful since I'm no longer at 99. Alright, so I guess we'll just move on. Alright. Really? Yeah, as crazy as it actually sounds, it actually really is going to be. At some point, anyways. Yeah, no. Kidding. We have to actually learn this song. Because this is definitely one thing we can't do. Like, we definitely do have to learn this melody, especially when we go to Death Mountain. So yeah, and you'll see why, I think. Like, not in this video, but next video, you'll see why we need to learn this song. So, but yeah, I did forget that at the beginning part of Lost Woods that you have to, that there was a heart piece that I had forgotten to get. The other thing too is I'm probably gonna have to come back here again at nighttime to get a few gold Skulltulas, since most of them only appear at night. I swear, this frickin' owl is, like... It gets really annoying running into this guy every time, especially, like... especially this frequently. Like, it gets really annoying. Luckily for us, though, I mean, we won't be seeing this guy as much as we progress later into the game. No. Yeah. I can see why some people really can't stand that guy. Gets kind of annoying running into him after a while. So I can't blame the people that can't stand that frickin' owl. Yeah, I was trying to figure out if there was anything else I needed to do, which apparently there was, but I'd forgotten. So for now, all I end up doing now is just leaving to go to Lon Lon Ranch. Which I was trying to get there before it came nighttime. Yeah, and usually this kind of technique that I'm showing right here, usually to me, and for most people, it seems this technique that I'm showing helps people like go a lot faster to the place you want to go. Which, yeah, for me, it's definitely proven to be effective. Yeah, and I didn't realize I was going the wrong way until the moment I climbed over that fence. Yeah, because I was trying to get there as fast as I could before nightfall fell. Because you can't really do anything at Lon Lon Ranch at nighttime, other than catching a few gold scatulas. So, let's see here. Oh yeah, I go in here to the stable. Can't say that I blame him. And yeah, he does end up becoming a huge part later on in the game. Like, he plays a part later in the game that you'll find out. Yep. And already I got one of them. So yeah, you gotta find 3 of these special cuckoos. Come on now. Yeah, the last one. The last one I got basically nearly at the last second, which you'll find out here in a moment. Yep, right there. That was like close to the last second. Usually that took me about a couple attempts, but yeah, I'm surprised I pulled it off. I accidentally had skipped through that dialogue. So in case you're wondering. And yeah, if you basically like press or like hold the B button, you can skip through most dialogues. Some you can't actually skip, some you actually have to read through it. Yeah, I don't need your frickin' Lon Lon milk, it's only the frickin' bottle that I need. Especially for later in the walkthrough. And I do know for a fact you can get up to 4 of those bottles. It's just... oh yeah, right here, the horse left the pen, which I thought was kind of strange. I thought that had to have been some kind of glitch, but I don't think it was. Alright, but anyways. Perhaps. Yeah? No shit. Uh-huh. Sure. Alright. That's definitely one song you'll need to learn later in the walkthrough. Like, it might be useless right now, but later on it becomes useful. But yeah, Epona's song is definitely something you'll need to learn to memorize and all that stuff. There's that frickin' owl again. Okay, yeah, you can't ride Epona, in case you're wondering, which I did show that before, that yeah, you can't ride Epona. Alright, oh, ain't that surprising. Yeah, I didn't think I'd find a gold scatula in the tree. I thought those could only come out of the tree at nighttime, but I guess with that one it's not the case. Alright, but yep, I got that gold scatula and I'm gonna head on out. And now I just gotta wait for it to be nighttime. Like I said, I don't have the song to change the day and night cycle just yet. I do end up getting that eventually. I think it actually is in the next video that I get that song to change the day and night cycle. Let's see here. Yep, hit that tree. No gold scatula, but I did manage to get some hearts, which is what I needed. Yep. There goes the drawbridge. Not that it really matters, because I need it to be nighttime. How about now? I need it to be nighttime. There's a gold scatula up there, but I can't get it because I don't have the item that I need for it. There's a certain item you need to get gold scatulas at a distance like that, and right now I currently don't have that item. Alright, but for now, let's just make our way to, yeah, get rid of this guy right here. Alright, so that's one of them down. I believe there was another one that I end up looking for later on. Unless, of course, that's in the next video. But yeah, that's one of the gold scatulas you can get during the nighttime, aside from the one up above the one house or whatever. So what I end up doing here is there's a heart piece that you can get here inside this place. So what I end up doing is just pulling this block back and then just crawling under here to get the heart piece. And then that basically just ends up being the end of this video for the most part. So that being said, though, in the next part we'll continue more of Lon Lon Ranch, even though I don't think there's really anything else I end up doing. So actually, yeah, I'm going to be continuing more side quests in the next video, so Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in part 5.